what an amazing journey you've had. 1 million followers on Facebook, 100,000 on YouTube.
Yes, thank you, man. European people, if you don't know each other, you don't smile. Can I get a bottle of water? Dating foreigner girl, I can practice my English with her.
If they're super rich or they don't have much, they always seem to enjoy life. Sawasdee krabผม. Evolve is back today with Mr. Boat from English Please. You've interviewed so many people from different countries. Where did this interest in English and other cultures come from?
I think we have to go back like 8 years ago. I was just like a normal kid, like working full-time job. I don't know, I just want to practice my English. Back then, I was so into metalcore band from England, from the US. And then they came to Thailand a lot. I love to see them. I bought a VIP ticket to meet the member, but I don't really know English at all. I know like, hi, how are you? Can I take a selfie? Can you sign this for me? That's all. I bought a VIP ticket. Some of the member come to me and he said, I think the drummer, Jake, he came to me and then he said like, what's up, how you doing? And I was like, how you doing? แปลว่าอะไรวะ Like what? And I was just like, can I take a selfie? And he was like, oh yeah, of course. And then I take a selfie. He said hi to me, but I didn't say anything back because I don't know what does that mean. I just know how are you, that's it. And then after that, I was like, okay, go back home and then trying to search on Google like what is, how you doing? There's so many ways you can say hi, what's going on, how's it going? What's up, man? Like that. That's the start. That's why I was like, okay, I need to practice my English and I need to find some foreigner friends.
It's an honor for us, like we're British, when we travel, that people are interested in our language and culture. พูดไทยได้นิดหน่อยนะครับ อยู่กรุงเทพ4 ปี
Wow, that's long enough, man.
Yeah, so when I first arrived 4 years ago, I thought, oh man, will these Thai people know about the UK? The first question, เป็นคนอังกฤษนะครับ Oh, Manchester, Liverpool, football, like straight into football. You know?
Thai people, we love football. We love to watch football, but mainly, I think maybe 90% we watch English Premier League for sure. I support Chelsea from London, Arsenal here, so we're a good friend. Yeah, we love to watch football, man.
We'll stay friends today, hopefully.
Yeah, like the main thing for Thai that know. We know about England because of football, honestly.
When you think about the UK, though, apart from football, what is Britain for you and British culture?
I grew up as a Thai person, so I think I watched a lot of a movie. Of course, Harry Potter. So I know about that, and then we so into this kind of movie, and then I think we know more about England, and we love to talk to the British people because of the accent, maybe. It's like so different and it's beautiful, but it's kind of hard to understand. But I'm also like it. I got a lot of British friends, honestly, from Liverpool, from Birmingham, from London. Yeah, so this kind of different accent, but I really like it.
Guys, if you're getting any value from this, we would really appreciate if you could subscribe and hit the like button. So I'm curious, in Thailand, are people more familiar with the British accent or the American accent? Because in other countries in Asia, man, sometimes I have to change my accent to the American accent. I did this yesterday. Ask him. I literally did this. Somebody said, I was asking someone for water. I said, water. I said, what? I said, oh, water. Oh, yeah, water. And they said,
oh my God.
They were talking and then they just said, did you just change your accent? Yeah.
I think, it's hard to tell. It depends. But I think in Thai education, when we learn English, it's kind of hard. It depends on school because like we have Thai teacher. When they teach us, they will speak in Thai accent, honestly. So we don't really learn much how to talk. We just like, exam and then, A, B, C, the exam. That's it, honestly. But if you study in the international school, that's completely different. Yeah, so I think mix for me, I go to local school. I got some British teacher sometime. I hear English accent a little bit, but mostly maybe like some people from Nigeria, Cameroon teacher, you know, like the mix, not mainly like American guy or British guy.
So you mentioned some places in the north of England. Yeah, so like Liverpool, you mentioned, did you say Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah.
Birmingham, yeah. So I don't mean to put you on the spot. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do it. But can you do some of the accents maybe?
Oh no. Can I get a cup of tea?
Which one is that? Which one is
I
that?
don't know. That's not bad. I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Can I get a bottle of water?
Why is it always a bottle?
I don't
It's
know.
always water.
It really reminds me of when I first came to Thailand. Like, people speak English here, especially, you know, there's such a big tourism industry. So when I first would enter the taxi,
Okay.
I used to live in Rama 9.
Okay.
So
Right.
I would say, like, to the taxi guy, Swadee Kap, can you take me, please, to MRT Rama 9? Alana Kap, Rama 9, MRT, please. They couldn't understand.
They know Palam Kap,
So
that's it.
Just MRT. Okay. So the evolution
accent.
from, can I please go to MRT Rama 9?
Okay.
ตอนนี้บ่ายพระราม 9 นะครับ Beep. Meter done, you know.
I know
So-
exactly.
Yeah, so, you know, you have to adapt. It's not Americano, it's Americano.
Americano.
I want to speak a bit later about how Thai people have been so welcoming to me, but I want to ask you to compare the cultures between like Thai and British. What have you noticed, like similarities and differences?
Let's say if you come to Thailand and you walk down the street and then I see you, we don't know each other. I was like just always smile. Even we didn't say any word, we just cup, somebody cup, something like that. All of my friends said like maybe European people. If you don't know each other, you don't smile or you don't say hi and hey, how you doing? Like you don't do that because they're gonna be like, huh, like who are you? Like I don't know you. Why did you talk to me? Something like that. Is that true?
It influenced me so much being here because, so I'm from a more countryside area near the sea in the UK.
Come.
Where I'm from, it is, good morning, it's a hot day today, you know, you can talk.
Okay.
In the outside of the city.
Okay.
But in London, if you say to someone like, hi, they're going to call the police, you know? They're like, who is this guy? You know, like,
Really?
why does this guy want to talk to me? What do you want? So, you know,
We're just trying to be nice, right?
they will see like, not you're being nice, what do you want?
Oh.
Unfortunately. So,
Okay.
but after 4 years in Thailand, you know, I keep that energy. It's land of the smiles, you know. So I
Exactly.
go back to
That's
England,
true.
I'm happier than usual. Thailand really did influence me a lot in that area.
Yeah.
What made you want to learn English in the first place?
At first, I want to go to like see the world. At that time, I was dating foreigner girls, so you know I can practice my English with her. I want to go to England so bad. I want to see my team. I got some friends live there. I want to meet my friend there, and then in the U.S. too. So I got lots of friends live in the U.S. and I want to like you know see them and I want to see some band that I like.
You should definitely come to England. Maybe we can all catch a football game together.
Oh yeah, that would be
Or,
cool.
or should I say soccer? I don't know.
No, I say football, man.
Football.
Yeah, I say football.
Football becomes football. In
ฟุตบอลใช่เราดู sometimes we said like shorter like ไปดูบอล
Dubon?
ดูบอล is like watch
Dubon, so watch the ball.
yeah ไปดูบอลเฮ้ยไปดูบอลกัน
ไปดูบอล
we don't really say football we have a game like we kick the ball like ไปเตะบอลเตะ it's like kick yeah
Yeah, I know that one from Muay Thai.
yeah
In Britain, they know about like full moon party and crazy parties and everything. And of course, in Thailand,
Yeah, it's
there's
so
a lot
famous.
of parties.
yeah
But
a lot
there's so much more than that, you know? This is a Buddhist country.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many different regions and even different languages. People are so welcoming. And I think my message to people, firstly to the Thai people, is Khop Khun Makrap. Because I feel so grateful for them welcoming me.
Yeah.
But to people who don't know about Thailand, you have to come and, of course, if you want to go to the party, go to Khao San Road, enjoy it. But there's so much more.
If you come to Thailand, yeah, we have a lot of party here for sure. Let's say like I went to Got Phangan before. It's kind of like my first time. Some of my friends live there. They want me to go visit them. And then I was like, I went there, but not in the full moon time. I never been to full moon. But I went there to Got Phangan and then For me, I see that island like as a normal time. It was so good. It's not just about the party at all. It's like they have a lot of artists, guitarists, like they play music and they jam together at the beach. That was so beautiful. Yeah, it's not about like party all the time, but then there's a lot of good people there, Thai people, local one, or foreigners there who live there. They love it there. So it's not just about party. We got a lot of beautiful places in up north in the south, and about the religions, we have a lot of culture here. So you guys should come and see.
I mean, I came here at, I think I was around 25 or 26, a little bit of a baby back then.
Okay.
And yeah, I learned a lot because it's a Buddhist country. And of course, the Thai people influenced me to, sometimes, you know, my emotions would be very strong. And Thai people just say, "Jai yen yen na."
Jai yen yen.
Like, calm down. Everything is temporary. That's a big mentality here.
Yeah.
Your emotions are going to pass. And what I realized is that Thai people, it doesn't matter if they're super rich or they don't have much, they always seem to enjoy life and appreciate things. And that taught me a lot.
True.
I really think people from across the world can learn from that energy here of just, you know, whether you're just listening to music or you're just having some food together with your friends and family, it's such a beautiful culture.
We did complain a little bit, but we just enjoy what we have. It depends on person, but mostly like we enjoy our life, man. Like music and, you know, go to meet somebody or like in the culture and the lots of activities here. So we would just like chill and hang out. We don't really stress much, I guess. I think it's about culture when we grew up. So like our parents or, you know, we grew up, they raised us like enjoy what we have. We don't really like, okay, I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna go richer. But that's good for you. I mean, if you wanna like reach to that. But if you don't, normal thought, it will be like, oh, we enjoy this. We have this one, okay, we enjoy this one. We just smile, we're happy, we enjoy our life. And we're coming, like you guys, when you came to Thailand, we, what's the word, embrace?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? We don't hate each other, man.
So my work here was at the UN, the United Nations, for 4 years. And of course, sometimes I would go to the office and we would have stressful days. And that's normal in any job. But my life was good. And sometimes I would walk out a bit stressed and I would see people doing hard jobs, you know, construction workers.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people don't know that a lot of construction workers in Thailand are actually women as well.
Yeah.
If you notice. And, you know, it's hot in Thailand. They're out there doing that kind of job, but they're smiling and laughing with each other. They're playing games. And I just would think, like, my job relatively is easy.
Exactly.
Why am I stressed? And these people in the hot,
I got your point
you know, you see them like massaging each other and they're just playing around with each other. And I just really, in those moments, I would look at them and say, wow, like I've learned so much from just observing people in this country.
I got the same thing, man. Sometimes I'm so straight, and then I was like, oh, what should I do with my life from now on? Like what's happened now? But then when you see lots of people like work hard more than you, or like not in a good position, but they enjoy it, they're happy and then you will realize that, oh my God, okay, I'm so lucky to be here. So yeah, we would just enjoy yourself, man. Don't stress much.
What an amazing journey you've had. I mean, 1 million followers on Facebook. You've just reached 100,000 on YouTube.
Yes, thank you, man.
Unbelievable. Oh, it's inspirational for us as well.
Thank you.
So
You will get there. For sure, 100%. Oh my God, I've been doing this alone for 8 years. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be great if I have YouTube too, and then TikTok, like all of it, all of the platform. There will be a lot of people can, you know, get some benefit from my video. At first, I didn't think much. I think like, okay, Thai people will get some benefit from my video that sometimes I teach English in a funny way with my friend, right? And then they will get a benefit for sure. But then, I want to tell you this. I have a YouTuber friend. His name is Patty, Thai Talk with Patty. He created his meet and greet event here. And I went there to support them. 4 or 5 foreigners come to talk to me at the same time. Both, I know you from English, please. But they all speak Thai, man. 5 of them. And I was like, what? And then they say like, I learned a lot of Thai from your video it's benefit me a lot but they speak in Thai I was like ขอบคุณมากครับ Oh my God I didn't realize this I don't really know that my stupid video can like I was so surprised man and I was so grateful that they said that to me and then we all became friends
we can relate to the fact that it's really hard work to make something like this happen because so much goes into it behind the scenes, right? So I was actually going to ask you a follow-up. So you've been going for so long now, and you've been putting out really impactful, meaningful content. We've been looking at your content. It's amazing the message you're spreading, the cultural diversity. What do you feel like kept you going this whole time?
I think the key is like I get to know new people and the new culture. I want to interview them like, why did you decide to do this? Why did you decide to come to Thailand? Why did you end up here? I want to know. And then there's a lot of different people from another country, so that will be benefit me too, If I interview like Brazilian people, I interview Polish people, like how is it in your country? Like it's more fun for me. And my audience can get benefit from this video, I can get it too.
I relate to that a lot. Whenever we interview guests and we have these inspiring conversations, everyone kind of gains something from it, and it's amazing. Yeah, I saw you interviewing Polish people, Russian people, all speaking Thai, and it's amazing, the tones, they've got it down properly, and it's. Do you have any key memories or moments that you cherish from this journey? Maybe people you've met.
I met a lot of cool people. I got a lot of connections, and then I love to like interview them, and then we know each other, and when finally we became friends. I met another British guy, so he's like, we kind of like get along pretty well, and then at first we just like, okay, let's do some content together. I want to interview you. I want to know about your life, blah blah blah. But then after that, we connect really good. Like we got a good connection, and then we also love the same thing, Like he got a lot of tattoo, he loved the same thing, and then we made music too. We made music, and then he a producer too, so we kind of like make some single together. So that's a good one, I mean, there's a lot of things happen like this, but I want to say this, like in the end, like I love to get to know people and then meet a lot of new friends. I'm happy,
I met you, I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and at that time I had nothing to do with YouTube or content creation. I was at the UN. But when I met Bob, he was just so interested in me and asking me questions about the UK and everything. So like, it's not just for YouTube. Like we on Evolve, we really encourage people to learn languages, learn about different cultures. And you're a perfect example of just curiosity, a desire to learn, So I want to ask, what are some of the most interesting things you learned when you're interviewing people from different countries?
I think the best one will be the culture. I should like go out in Thailand and then make a new friends, and then if I know like Brazilian, Polish, British, or Russian, like I want to know everything because I watch a lot of movie. I can ask him about like, okay, like you live in London. I saw London Eye. Like I can ask you about that. I got a lot of questions in my head. It depends on like who I met. Like I got a lot of Latin friends, honestly, from Spain. So I was like, dude, do you know, like you live in Valencia? Like you know the team? I can talk about football. I can talk about food, like everything, man. It's the culture. It's about the culture.
That mentality to just have interest in other people, it just makes life more interesting.
Exactly.
And to give you the example, how I actually know you is I worked at the UN with Maria from Valencia, who is Spanish, who is dating Pum, who is Thai, but who's worked all over the world.
Yeah.
And that's the international thing here, right? So I'm a British guy who worked with a Spanish lady who is in a relationship with a Thai guy, and then somehow and then
connection.
meet you, and that's it. I studied Spanish and French for over 10 years. So that's what helped me to connect with Maria and then connect to all of this. So it just shows that having that curiosity, it's not just about what you learn, but it's the people you meet through that. You've now spoken in English, but we're in Thailand. Do you want to test our Thai or something?
มาเที่ยวไทยรอบนี้ทำอะไรแล้วบ้างครับ
So is that on your holiday in Thailand, what will you do?
Yeah.
ครับทำอินเทอร์วิวมากเยอะมากครับกับคนไทยกับฝรั่งที่กรุงเทพ
ครับผม
อยากไปไอแลนด์เกาะ
ไปเที่ยวเกาะ
อันนี้ไม่รู้เกาะแบบภูเก็ตเกาะพีพี กปังงาน
เกาะพังงานเกาะสมุย
สมุยดีที่สุดนะครับสวยที่สุด
I know
แดด
been there
แพงน้อยครับ
and then you can speak Thai too
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ เป็นคนประเทศอะไรครับ
เป็นคนอังกฤษครับ
เป็นคนอังกฤษ เป็นคนเมืองอะไรครับ
ลอนดอนครับ
ลอนดอน oh pretty good man your Thai is good
ใช่ครับที่ลอนดอนครับอาร์เซนอล
โทมิยา
โทมิยาสุ
Japanese guy
อาร์เซนอลมีเพลเยอร์คน
อาเซีย
อาเซียมีความสุขมากๆครับภูมิใจมาก
I'm so
ๆครับ
proud, yeah.
มีความสุขมากอาร์เซนอล next season number one Bukayo Saka is my favorite player
I like
ดี
him
ที่สุด
too I like him too
What about your favorite
player in England team
yeah who's your
Chelsea no?
Chelsea
Support Chelsea. Who's your favorite player
now I think I want to say like I love Mykhailo Mudryk but he's not really not that good now but I think like Leeds James but he got injury so yeah Enzo Fernandez so yeah
What do you think of Declan Rice
I like him man I mean why
He's my cousin
really
joking I'm joking
yeah,
Look at
you
his
look like
face.
him. You look like him. Yeah, yeah, I love him. I want him back, but he should. Arsenal, so
Yeah, a lot of people say I look like Declan Rice. So
yeah,
one time,
we gotta fight now.
a few weeks back, I was with Hakeem. We were out, and he said, "Hey man, go over to those people and just because he was wearing the Rice T-shirt,
the
right?
Rice T-shirt.
Yeah. He was wearing an Arsenal T-shirt with Declan
okay.
Rice on the back. He said, "Man, go over there and tell them thanks for wearing my T-shirt."
You did?
I did, yeah, but man, they didn't believe it. It was a very sad moment actually.
Oh,
after
no.
I was like, thanks for wearing my T-shirt, and he just said, "Okay,
He's
I
Thai.
know you're not Declan Rice."
Yeah, you look like him.
Can you teach us some fun Thai phrases? Nothing too crazy,
Okay.
but something we can use that's fun, that can
Okay.
help us interact.
I see your hair. I like your hair. Your hair is cool. Your hair is so cool, right? Hair, ผม you know, ผม
Yep.
ผมโคตรเท่ โคตรเท่ means like really cool,
Okay.
you know? Yeah.
So pom in this sense is hair.
Yeah.
Which tone?
ผม
Pom.
It seems like I am.
Yeah, that's why I was a bit
the same
confused.
one, the same one.
Okay.
ผมเท่มาก sometimes if I want to say to you ผมเท่มาก really much
เท่มาก
yeah ผมเท่มาก คุณหล่อมาก that means you are so handsome if you can say this to anyone like your friend คุณหล่อมาก
คุณหล่อมาก
yes you are so handsome or ผมจะเชง yeah ผมหล่อมาก
คุณหล่อมาก
That's actually a key difference. In England, we don't really compliment each other on like looks so much. Like if you see a stranger and you say like, "Wow, you're so handsome," it's quite weird. It's quite strange. But in Thailand, yeah, that's it, right? Because for Thai people, I feel like they just say the word handsome to like a lot. Like they don't know someone in the street, you just say, "Oh, hlo mak." Like
Yeah.
it's not so bad. People just
Yeah.
compliment each other.
Yeah.
But in England,
Is that okay for
it's
you?
kind of like weird unless you know something. Like if that's your, even if like Jack's my best friend.
Yeah.
I might say, "Oh, you look good, mate."
Yeah.
You look good, mate. But if I say, "Oh, Jack, you look so handsome," well, it's a bit strange, you know.
Oh.
So that's a key difference. Because for Thai, it's normal to just talk
it's
about.
normal man
Yeah.
if I say to you เฮ้ยหล่อว่ะ
ความครับ
You know, like it's normal. Like I didn't think that deep. Just like you look good, man. You look good. You know, like we did that a lot. Or when I see like random people, I don't know them, but if you walk in and I saw your shirt, I don't know, เท่มากครับ You know, or เฮ้ยผมเท่มากเลยครับ I say that a lot. I mean, just give some compliment and then they like it.
That's so different because
Yeah.
in the UK, like we normally just think it, you know. So like, oh, your tattoos look cool.
Yeah.
Most British people would be a bit like
They don't
hesitant to say it because that's just the culture. We're more shy and reserved. So
okay.
nowadays, yeah, you can't really just
now.
compliment strangers as much. Maybe in the past, in my grandparents' generation, they spoke a lot more to people in the street and you kind of greet each other. But yeah, now that's why I think it's not just Thai, but even like, I mean, Chinese people, they always be like, han shuai la, which is like lo mak, like they kind of translate handsome and cool as the same word. So it's not really such a big thing. But when in English, when I just see some Chinese guys and they're like, oh, you're so handsome. For British people, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, it can be a bit too much. So that's, if you come to Asia and people are calling you handsome, it's not such a big thing,
it's
you
not
know?
thing.
It's really
it's just like sometimes it's more funny way because like sometimes when the girl, like Thai girl, like see like, oh, you're handsome, like, you hlo jang, they would be like, make a joke, you know, like, it's like in a funny way. Yeah, but like, okay, hlo jang, sanuk sanan, it's like more fun. That's it. But for me, I said this a lot, like with random people. If especially like, okay, a guy, if I say, oh, cool tattoo, man, I said that.
What was that?
Like cool tattoo.
Oh, cool tattoo.
Your tattoo is cool. Even the girl, I said like, oh, your tattoo is cool. And oh, thanks. That's it.
That's the problem because I lived in Thailand for 4 years.
You know now.
That's kind of my instinct now to just talk a bit more.
Yeah.
And then when you travel to countries like, for example, Japan is the opposite. People, you don't really speak to people. But I'm so tired now, you know, just, oh, hi, good morning, ohayo gozaimasu, wow. Whoa, you know, they look very surprised sometimes, so yeah.
Oh, when I think about something that when you talk about Japan, I went to Japan. This is so different from Thai people. I went to Japan and then I was gonna cross the street. So I was like, okay, no car. You know, you can, I mean, swear to God, you can lay down for 30 minutes, no car at all. And they have like the stop light and the green one, right? So I was like, I'm Thai. So I walk and then no car. And then there will be like a couple of people behind my back. I was like, okay, no car. I walked, still red, but I walked. And then I just turned around. Oh my God, no one followed me. And I was like, I'm so embarrassing. And then I walk and then be in the back again and I wait. So that's like, no matter what, like no cars, Japanese people, they were so like about the rules and there was like, you know, they focus about that a lot. They don't really, like if it's not green, they're not gonna walk. I was like, oh my God, this is good. This is good thing, man.
I mean, it's crazy because I thought I was following the rules because, okay, they don't cross, it's red. But I would walk to the front of the like crossing thinking, oh, that's fine. I didn't realize there's a line. They're queuing. So, like, it's my instinct to walk to the front, right by the road.
That's normal, yeah.
But then actually, I'm the falang, I'm the gaijin who's walking in front. I didn't realize I was doing it in front of like 5 Japanese people lining up. So, at the end of the trip, I realized like, oh my, like, I've been just pushing in front of people who are queuing for the road. But Thai roads, when I first came here, well, chill for you maybe, but it would take me 5 minutes to like have the courage to go across because there's often no crossing light. You just have to kind of go a lot in some streets and I was really scared. The problem is I got too comfortable that I came to England and then the cars, like people are waiting, I would just go like a Thai person and my friends and family would say like, what are you doing? Like that's too close. I'm like, no, come on. Like, yeah, it's Thai roads. I love this country, but the traffic, yeah, it's something special here.
And then, yeah, in Thai, okay, it's normal for us. But then I went to Vietnam. Crossing, no rules at all. I was like, lots of motorbikes, a lot. Traffic is really bad. And then I was gonna like cross the street, but then there will be like, you know, like motorbike, car and everything. It's like, it's so dangerous, man. You have to be careful a lot.
Maybe this could be a metric that we use to compare different countries. You know, when people try to compare cultures, usually they say, oh, how is the food different?
Yeah.
How are the people different?
Yeah.
Maybe this needs to be the new one, you know? How do you cross the road in your country?
Both Sanuk Mak it's been
Thank you so much, man. Thank you
fun.
for
thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
For those who don't know, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook page, YouTube and TikTok, the same name, English please my face will come up for sure but on YouTube will be English please 14 Feb which is February yeah English please any platform my face will come up I do interview a lot of foreigners you know different cultures so I want to like show them and then mostly I think my audience will be mostly Thai
And how about a message in Thai?
โอเคครับผมก็ขอบคุณมากนะครับที่มาดูคลิปนี้นะครับผมก็เป็นครั้งแรกที่ผมได้มาโดนสัมภาษณ์นะครับในช่องของเพื่อนๆที่เป็นชาวต่างชาตินะครับก็ตื่นเต้นมากแต่ก็สนุกมากๆก็ถ้าใครชอบคลิปนี้นะฮะช่วยกดไลค์กดแชร์ให้พวกเราด้วยนะครับผมแล้วก็ไปติดตามได้ช่อง English Please ถ้าเกิดจะติดตามผมนะครับผม That's great man ขอบคุณครับขอบคุณครับ